Alright, so, all the way back in July, I did part 1 of Battlefront 2, and I ended it by saying we'll do the spaceship levels real soon. And wouldn't you know it, it's a month and a half later. Time just kinda got away from me. But, you know what they say, there's no time like the present. There's that ancient Chinese proverb, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. A Chinese person said that, presumably. But enough about that, let's get to Star Wars. So, first off, does anybody know how to fly a spaceship? Just footage of a crash. Imagine I edited in crashing footage just then. I was trying to do that joke from Airplane with, does anybody know how to fly a plane? I tried to, well, let me back up here. A couple of months ago when Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, I was showing it to my mom and I was trying to make that joke about, does anybody know how to fly a plane? But she never saw the movie, so she didn't even know it was a joke, and she was just all, nah. That was the end of that conversation. Oh, all the jokes that I've told over the years that fell on deaf ears. Dear me. So, here we're gonna do something cool. We're gonna fly into the enemy hangar. That's a cool feature of spaceship mode. You can go right into the other guy's base. It feels like you shouldn't even be allowed to do this, but now here we are. So you can just go around causing trouble. You can blow up their systems. Fun for all ages. Kudos to the developers for putting this in here. Seems like the type of thing that most other companies wouldn't have bothered to do. But here it is, regardless. Props to you, Pandemic Entertainment. If only you hadn't been shut down by those spiteful, vindictive assholes at EA. Gosh, so much creative energy and talent's just been cannibalized by EA over the years. They should just change their slogan to EA Games, we will get you. So anyway, let's say more Star Wars stuff instead of just ragging on EA. Uh-oh, my bomb fell slightly askew with a keyboard. Might not do as much damage. Anywho, so speaking of Star Wars, about 15 years ago, I saw a Mad TV skit where they were joking that Randy Newman was gonna be the new musical composer for Star Wars. You guys remember Randy Newman? He was the composer for Toy Story, and he sang that song with "You've got a friend in me." Yeah, he was gonna do the music for Star Wars. Now that Disney owns both LucasArts and Pixar, it's not even that out of the question. It used to just be a ridiculous impossibility, but now there's a remote chance of it happening. You never know. Once Disney makes Star Wars Episode 10, and they're gonna fucking make it. Don't believe any of that corporate dribble about, oh, this movie franchise that made us $50 billion, we're gonna stop making it forever out of respect for the fans. What a load of horse shit. No one should ever believe anything that either a corporation or a politician or your boss at work has to say. This is just turning into boomer humor at this point. What a boomer. Among Us. Lord Jesus. That's just my new catchphrase on this show, isn't it? Lord Jesus. I don't even know where that started. It's really hard to actually hit other spaceships out here. They're flying around, but your actual ship-to-ship laser has a very thin radius. It's like trying to hit a tennis ball out of the air with a pasta noodle. Just ain't gonna go. That ain't gonna fly, as they said in Madagascar. Remember that when they were in the shipping crates and the penguins said that? Yeah. Whoops. So anywho, What else is going on out there in the world? I'm starting to see why I put this off for so damn long. There is nothing to say about Star Wars Battlefront 2. It pisses me off that the crappy reboot they did in 2017 just has the same title as this one. So now when normies hear Battlefront 2, they're gonna think of the shitty one and not the good one. And oh yeah, I know about Battlefront 2. And oh, you don't, you asshole. No, you don't. Oh yeah, so something I've been meaning to mention on the show, but since my upload schedule is so crappy, I kind of missed the mark to say this in a timely manner. But the world has lost the all-time great comedian Norm Macdonald. He tragically passed away. It's just so horrible. It came out of nowhere. He was a big fan of this show too. Truly a tragic loss. Tell the folks at home more about Star Wars Battlefront 2. What a funny goddamned guy. I was supposed to release this episode on the day that he died, when that was a timely thing to say, but I didn't. I did not get there. I was watching a clip he did once where he interviewed like Gilbert Gottfried, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, I would totally lick Catherine Zeta-Jones' pussy if it meant I would get muscular dystrophy." Wait, no, not if it meant he would get, but if it was a result of him doing that. Fuck, I messed up this joke completely. And I threw the grenade at the wrong time and just blew myself up. We're living like Al-Qaeda. You know that chant that they do. That's approximately what it sounds like. Oh boy. What else did I put in my notes here? Where's the giant, Mansley? I wrote in my notes to say that at some point, but I don't know what I was thinking when I put that down. At no point in Star Wars Battlefront 2 is there gonna be an Iron Giant. That will never be relevant. I'll just make that my new catchphrase and just shout it out at random times. Where's the giant, Mansley? How many catchphrases have I gone through over the 3 years that this channel's been around? For a while my catchphrase was, "Can't do this at Old Country Buffet," and then of course it was, "Ah, Lord Jesus," and now, starting today, September 18th, 2021, my new catchphrase is gonna be, "Where's the giant, Mansley?" Surely I can stick to that for at least a few episodes. So we seem to be doing a pretty good job. We just gotta get the score up to 180, and then we'll be out of here. Thinking of Star Wars things to say. What if instead of Disney, the rights to Star Wars had been bought out by Philip Morris cigarettes? No, that's not funny. Sounded funnier in my head. Fuck. This is the worst channel on the entirety of the internet. I do apologize to anybody who's still watching at this point. Uh-oh. Our command bridge has been critically damaged. That's not what the droids sound like. I ain't no voice actor. So yeah, it just totally sucks to try and actually shoot these ships. Your laser's like an inch wide. This is just untenable. I don't know how they expect you to do this. If I can put on my game critic hat here, that is definitely the greatest flaw of the spaceship levels. Look at this crap. It took like 5 minutes to shoot that one guy. Pitiful. I don't know if I'm even gonna post this episode. This totally sucked. For every one episode that goes up on this channel, there's just 2 that get scrapped, and it's starting to look like this is gonna be one of them.